Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday. This is the Saturday, March 25th edition of Saturday Charts. Wanted to run a couple of weekly charts and daily charts today to show you where my head's at. This has been a pretty difficult market, and I just want to show you where I think we are. And let's start with rates, with U.S. rates. So here I have a chart of the 2 year. Um, and I draw a fibbo of this massive move. And I'm going to run through the twos, the fives, the tens to see the similarities that I'm seeing in the bond market. You know, 2 Saturdays ago, we saw this candle and we thought there could be some big continuation lower. And indeed, there was. Now I'm starting to see some congestion, possible confusion here with this candle. And I am thinking that we're going to start seeing this move lower consolidate a little bit. I don't know if it's going to move higher after that, but I think that we're going to to see some congestion here in the twos around this area right here against this prior high. Looking at this chart, again, this has been a very difficult market, but I am thinking that we are going to start seeing some congestion here. And let's look at the fives. Similar, right? You look at this move, it looks like an ABC move to me after a sequence higher. And after those corrective ABC moves, you typically get continuation higher. So, I can start to see some congestion possible in these areas, at these levels right here, similar with the tens. And I, have that ABC. Maybe this could have a little more, but I can see, if we take these arrows out, I can see this um, possibly finding some support here, right? This corrective move seems to be over. I mean, it was a big move in rates. I think that there was a big rinse of positions there. I know I've heard of a bunch of people that got pretty hurt with these moves. But now I'm looking at a possible congestion area. If we start seeing support, we might start seeing a resumption of rates higher. Again, very difficult, and I look for clues. And in the market that I look for clues on, obviously, I think the bond market is crucial for everything else. But see, if you see this prior high here, prior high, now we're getting to a level where I'm suspecting that we're going to see some congestion. So now I want to look at the dollar charts, right? How does this translate to dollars? So I'm not going to look at the DXY. I'm going to look at $2 charts first. I'm going to look at the euro. And I have a sequence here again, and I'm going to go to the daily chart here. I showed this sequence on our Discord channel, and I think this makes sense to me. After a 5 wave move higher, we may be in a corrective move now that may take the euro lower to around 104, 104.20, 104.50 from these current levels. That's supportive to rates finding some support, and that is coincides with maybe rates finding some support and that giving a little bit of a boost to the dollar, right? So after this 5 wave sequence, we might now see an A, B, now a C wave. C waves have been vicious this year and for the past 12 months. So wouldn't surprise me if the C wave overextends a little bit. And then let's look at Aussie, another dollar chart that I like to follow. Again, I think that we're in a major count. I think we're in a 5th wave. So I broke this move and looked at a sequence here with a Fibbo. And I can see a wave 1, 2, a big wave 3, corrective wave 4. I think it got a little tired around this congestion area. And now kind of breaking down, we could see a 5th wave, maybe matching this wave 1 to around 64 cents, 63 and a half, 64 cents. So I can see a little bit of dollar strength coinciding with rates finding some support. on the macro landscape. So that's how I'm seeing the dollar. That's how I'm seeing rates. Now let's look at the S&P. This has been a big slop fest, right? So I can obviously the trend. Let's look at the weekly chart first. Um, I think that there's a trend that should continue lower. I'll talk about this level here in a second, which is a higher low, right? That has, that tells you there's been a higher low, right? You have to respect this level. And now here you're seeing a ton of congestion. This weekly candle to me is mixed. So I want to go see the daily and see where we are on the daily. Um, so keeping this, I'm going to focus on this part of the market, on this part of the chart right here, of the daily chart. This candle was brutal, right? Because it started very negatively with all the news and European banks and Deutsche Bank and all of that, and got given hard in the morning, and then a big rally in the afternoon. So where are we here, right? So I'm going to put a Fibo from this high to this low, right? I'm going to take this one out and just look at this particular segment of the market. This what we call a fractal in the market. Could we see this thing go a little higher? And let's look at a zone here. I want to see before I commit. I think we are in a little bit of no man's land. I would be a seller up here around 4050, 4100. I would be a seller around here. I want to see if this finds some resistance around this Fibo, right? From this move. We could see a rally next week. I'm thinking that, my head is that I think they're going to see a little bit of a boost higher. And I want to see where the averages are. So I'm going to look at, since I'm looking at um, this this time frame, I want to look at the 50-day. Where is the 50-day coming in? All right, so I'm going to put that average here. I want to go to my settings. And it is right around there, right? So we could see this 50-day getting challenged, maybe breaking a little bit like it did here. And I'm going to look at this Fibo level at 4050, say, for example, 4060. I'm going to sit on my hands until I see that. I'm not long, I'm not short. I'm squared here. I would fade this area right here, right? That would be my game plan for the S&P, to see if this holds and fade it hard, because I do think that we're going to challenge this congestion area here in a move lower. So I want to be patient, wait, see if this gets paid. No guarantees, obviously, right? But it's okay to sit in your hands, I think, and I think that will be a very attractive area to start fading this market and seeing if we could catch a double top here, move lower towards 3,700, which I think that we will see at some point this year, right? So for now, this is the area that I'm keeping an eye on. This, from this move, this Fibo area of 4050, 4060. This, I want to see some congestion here, and at that point, I think I will unload a little heavily. So I'm going to be patient for that. Lastly, I want to, we've added a feature to our subscribers, which is the trade of the day, and I want to show you the trade of the day that we did on Friday, which worked out really well. And again, I think that we're in a regime in the market that it pays to be very short-term tactical, not commit a lot of risk capital to views. I think we are, as you can see by this chart here of the S&P, we're in a chop fest. So there are opportunities there, and we've adapted to that chop fest, and we're looking at short-term tactical ideas. And we find these regularly. We found one that worked really well on Friday, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to go to the hourly chart of Euro Kiwi. Again, I break them down. I break the charts down in fractals. This doesn't happen fast. I do a lot of analysis here the night before as well. So I saw this move here, again, very choppy, and I saw these prior levels, prior highs test it on Friday. So here, uh, I told my guys I'm going to put bids in the market from 172.95 to 172.88. Dipped a little bit more, but I got given at an average of 172.92, and I was risking 172.59. So I was risking roughly around 30 points, and I'm looking for a 2 for 1. Left an order offers at 60.61. We got paid. So we risked 33 points and we made 68 points. Happy with that. We sized up nicely because we were risking 33 pips or 30 pips. We caught that 60 pip move, took profit on it. Happy with those days, happy with those trades. Those are daily trades, or what we called bucket A trades. And I think that we're in a regime where we'll be able to find these ideas. And I think that this chop fest is going to give us the ability to find these really short-term tactical trades that boost our P&L a little bit, right? So I'm going to look for these opportunities on a daily basis, post them on our Discord channel, post them on our website, do that live. And not all of them are going to work. Sometimes we're going to lose the 30 pips, but if we keep that discipline of risking 30 to make 60 or more, I think that we're going to be okay. So to summarize a little bit, I kind of think that rates are bottoming out here. I think that could be a little bit supportive for the dollar. Equities may see a little boost. I'm of the idea that, like I showed you on the S&P chart, I want to fade that 40-60, 40-50 level. For now, I'm sitting on my hands, and I'm concentrating a lot of my time on being short-term tactical and obviously sharing those ideas with the Discord channel and the website. So that's it for Saturday charts. Chop Fest, short-term tactical is the strategy that I'm utilizing. If you like this video, please like it. Leave me a comment, and good luck next week. Talk to you soon.